Hi everyone, welcome to North Star Knife Reviews. Just wanted to take a little look at a couple of knives that I think are really underrated. And I want to thank Thrifty Kniffy. He did a video on one of these maybe like a month ago as of the date I'm filming, so it's probably going to be more like a month and a half by the time this gets up. But I'd almost forgotten about these, and these really are good little budget knives. Now, you have to know what you're getting, and I understand if you are somebody who is a really heavy user of knives, or you really like knives with S35VN because of the hedge holding ability and all that, and you like titanium and all of those things, then no, these are probably not going to be the knives for you. But if you watch my channel, you know that I'm a big proponent of what I call 90-90 knives. Knives that are good for 90% of people. And I'm not talking about 90% of knife people. I'm talking about 90% of people in 90% of situations. And these, I will tell you, fit that bill. Now, we've got two examples here. These are Imperial. They're their version of the sodbuster pattern. And I believe the one Thrifty Kniffy showed was this size in black, the IMP22. This is the IMP22L for large, and this is the IMP22Y for yellow. And I believe this large one only comes in black, whereas the smaller one comes in black or yellow. I really like the looks of the black one, but I think for a lot of people, the yellow might be more useful because it really stands out if you drop it or something like that. And we're going to take a look at both of these, and the fit and finish on these is actually really good. I've got a number of these. I've got them in my garage toolbox, my indoor toolbox, probably in a tackle box. I know I've got one in the junk drawer, just because they're good for occasional use. When you need them. If you're only a light user, they're fine for an EDC too. And I know that there are probably people who turned this off the minute they saw the word Imperial, because Imperial is sort of synonymous with cheap knives, and that's their niche, and it always has been. They were the largest manufacturer of pocket knives in the world right after World War II, and it was built on selling inexpensive knives that still worked reasonably well to people who didn't want to spend a lot of money on them. Okay, let's take a quick look at these. We'll take a look at both of them, but they are similar except for the color and size. You've got this plastic composite handle. I'm not 100% sure what it is, but it has held up reasonably well in my pockets. You can see I have carried both of these. You've got the little nickel silver shield, the pins. This actually is quite, it's flush. There's no significant gapping. It's centered. You've got no half stop, but it's flush when it's open and when it's closed. There are a lot of knife manufacturers who can't do that. Case, sorry, probably getting a little bit too controversial there. But you've got the Imperial. These are made in China. If that's an issue for you, I get it. You're certainly welcome not to buy them. But if that doesn't matter to you, then these are fine little knives. Again, these are made out of 7CR17 MOV steel, which is very corrosion resistant. It's the equivalent of 440A. So tossing these in a toolbox or a tackle box or a junk drawer, they are quite corrosion resistant. They're going to hold up reasonably well. Now, that steel doesn't have exactly a world beater of edge holding retention, but these are very, very easy to resharpen and maintain. Even if you've got just a rudimentary sharpening skills and minimal setup. You could probably even use one of those pull-through things that I normally don't like for knives. But if you're just somebody who wants a knife, you're not even going to carry it, but you just want it for something in the junk drawer or your glove compartment. You can certainly do that and put a working edge on. You're not going to get a shaving edge, but you can get a working edge with one of those pull-throughs. They do take off a lot of metal, though, sometimes, and aren't the greatest for your blades, in my opinion. But that said, if you use this occasionally, just bring it in and strop it every few days. I've got a strop hanging right by the back door, and a lot of times, I come in, and if I've been using a knife, I'll just give it a few strops, and it's good to go. So the small one, and I'm sorry I'm not at home today, so I don't have my rulers. But these are the sizes of a sodbuster junior and a sodbuster from Case. So if you've seen those, you know about what size they are. Again, I think this black one actually looks very nice with the gold shield. I know a lot of people don't like shields on their sodbusters, but I think I'm fine with it. And again, this one, very good fit and finish. Little bit of gapping, but otherwise very flush and solid in hand. Is Nick Shabazz going to carry one of these? Probably not. But for just your everyday person who needs an inexpensive knife for occasional use, these are perfectly fine. I think these are a great buy. This one, they go up and down, but on Amazon, you could probably get this one. I've seen it ranging from $6 to about $8 or $9. This one I've seen ranging from $7 or $8 up to 10, maybe 11. Even at the highest prices, these are, I think, worth it. All right, hope you have a good day. Hope you weren't totally turned off by Imperial knives because they actually aren't that bad. I'll catch you next time, and you all have a good afternoon.